Welcome back to Lesson 7, and it's time to pull out the dreaded 60-second infomercial. I know I've been hammering it for weeks now. Ditch the pitch. Forget the 60-second infomercial. Keep your Yellow Pages ad for the Yellow Pages, not your forehead. It's far more important to be interested than interesting. But the bottom line is, while I never recommend touting your elevator pitch in general conversation, that's where you ask questions, remember? There will be many networking opportunities when it's part of the process for attendees to have the opportunity to deliver their 30 or 60-second elevator pitch. So you do need to be prepared. And this is where your carefully crafted, unique selling proposition from back in Lesson 3 and your target market description from Lesson 2 come in handy. So if you don't have them yet, back to Lesson 2 and 3 and get them right now. Now the purpose of your elevator pitch is to grab the attention of people who either are your target market or who know people in your target market, right? So the more you can make it easy for them to recognize the people you're talking about, the better. So here's an easy to remember formula for your elevator pitch. 1. Your name and business name. Stands to reason. We want them to know who you are. 2. Your unique selling proposition. Maximum 25 words. 10 words or less is better. But you already have that, right? 3. Your target or niche market. And you already know exactly who that is, and you can describe them in 25 words or less. Otherwise, get back to Lesson 2. And 4. The problem you solve for them. That's it. 4 steps. Keep it short, sharp, and to the point. No waffle, no selling. Finally, put it in the third person, not the second. That means talking about he, she, or they, not you. I know that's the opposite of what most people have told you. But next time you're listening to some infomercials, listen out for how it sounds. When you put it in the second person, then it instantly sounds like you're selling to the people who are listening. And if they're not your target market, they're going to switch off instantly. Now, let's work through an example. This is a fictitious case, and any reference to a real person or business is completely unintentional. But this could be a great niche idea for a business coach out there. Dora, my fictitious business owner, is a business and marketing coach. She specializes in coaching businesses in the alternative health and wellness industry. Everything from chiropractors, Reiki practitioners, naturopaths, massage therapists. Her business name is The Healthy Business Coach. She helps struggling health practitioners build healthy, profitable businesses. Her USP is we help health businesses build healthy businesses. So here's Dora's elevator pitch. Hi, I'm Dora Smith, her name, from The Healthy Business Coach, her business name. We help health businesses build healthy businesses, her unique selling proposition. We specialize in working with businesses in the health and wellness industry, chiropractors, naturopaths, massage therapists, hypnotherapists, nutritionists, etc. Her target market. We work with health practitioners who love what they do but are struggling to attract enough clients, or who are working long hours and still not earning enough money, and they're losing their passion because they're constantly tired and broke. We work with them one-on-one or in small groups to help them attract a steady stream of paying clients, get paid what they're worth, work fewer hours, and build a strong, sustainable business for the future. The problems she solves for them. There you have it. Clear, concise, no waffle. Now there are 2 key benefits to this approach. First, if someone who's a great fit for your business and is in need of your services hears you, they're certainly going to reconcile themselves and their problem. You don't have to shove it down their throat by saying you. After all, most people in the room won't be health practitioners, and even if they are, you don't know that they're having those problems. But if they are potential clients, because you're saying they and them, the people you're talking to won't feel sold to, because no one goes to a networking event to be sold to, right? But they will feel as though you're the go-to person to solve their particular problem. Secondly, and even more importantly, the people you really want listening, your potential alliance partners, and all the other people who may know your potential customers, but who aren't your target market or aren't in need of your services right now, will be far more likely to keep listening to a third-person description than a second-person description, because they won't have switched off when it didn't seem relevant to them. And that's what happens, isn't it? But they will recognize people they know in your description, and that's what you're really looking for. One client is nice. Tens, hundreds or thousands of clients coming from committed referral partners is great. Now, one final tip. If you're a member of a group where you have to deliver a pitch week in and week out, keep your unique selling proposition the same, that's your verbal logo, but shift it to the end of your pitch. And use the rest of the time to describe different variations of your target market and your ideal client and different perspectives on the problems that you solve. Use stories and case studies that help to make it even more real and even easier for people listening to recognize the kinds of people you're talking about. The idea is to prompt the people listening to recognize a potential client for you. Let's look at what Dora would do. Hi, I'm Dora Smith from The Healthy Business Coach. We specialize in working with businesses in the health and wellness industry. That's everything from ear candling to podiatry and everything in between. They're people who are struggling to attract enough clients or are working long hours and still not earning enough money. You know, for the past few months, I've been working with a chiropractor who's just set up her own practice, and she wanted help with developing a marketing strategy. Last week, we were looking through her booking diary, and she's got to a point where she's actually got a waiting list, and she's achieved the whole thing without spending a cent on advertising. It's been so exciting helping her pick the right strategies for her business and watching her progress from a brand new startup to a healthy business. I'm Dora, the Healthy Business Coach, helping health businesses build healthy businesses. That way, Dora can use a different case study or example every week. So firstly, she doesn't bore the members of her group, and secondly, she constantly prompts them to think of different people they may know who match her description. So there you have it, 4-step formula for a 60-second or less infomercial that really works. Now it's time for you to get to work creating your elevator pitch and starting to build a collection of case studies and stories that you can use to keep your pitch interesting, fresh and targeted. And if you don't yet have a clear, unique selling proposition and a target or niche market, I suggest that you look back at lessons 2 and 3 in this e-course, or check out the additional resources in the resource section of this page. Good luck with your elevator pitch, and I'll see you in lesson 8.